You don't need a beach house, a trust fund, or even Diane Keaton's phone number to dress like a coastal grandmother. Just great style, a crisp button down, maybe a glass of wine. So let's talk about the timeless trend that's having a major 2025 glow up. Coastal grandmother style is back. And this time, I'm bringing the stroller. Let's dive in. Hi, ladies. It's Beth, and welcome to Style at a Certain Age, where we celebrate a timeless style, joyful living, and confidence at every stage of life. And today's video is a little extra special because, yep, I'm getting ready to welcome not one, but two beautiful granddaughters into the world very soon. Actually, we're on baby watch as I am making this video. So the first granddaughter is due May 23rd, and then the second granddaughter is due August 30th. But I am officially going to step into my new role as BB. So that's just really a take on, I could have been, actually I called my mom Bobo. We called my mom Bobo. She wanted to be Grand Mère, but my oldest was 2, who was actually quite talkative and was still not calling her anything. And one day I just pointed at her and I said, "That's Bobo." And that's how she got her name. And I'm not sure she ever really liked it, but I'm going to be a BB because it's Beth, B-E, and then B-E. And I just thought that that kind of fit. But I will tell you, so coastal grandmother style, and that really came on the scene in, I think it was 2022 or 2023. I didn't really talk about it back then because when it came on the scene, I was like, that's how I've been dressing practically my whole life. So, what's so new about that? But I will say that coastal grandmother style is really all about effortless elegance. Think breezy linens and crisp whites, natural textures, cozy cardigans, and polished simplicity. And I think it was truly inspired by Nancy Meyers' iconic movies and the dream of a relaxed, beautiful life by the sea. It's timeless chic and endlessly wearable. No actual grandchildren or ocean views are required. But I will say there's something about coastal grandmother style that just works at any age. It's that effortless elegance that feels pulled together without trying too hard. When I mean trying too hard, I don't mean like we're trying to look younger. It's that effortless elegance is like, it's just, we're shopping our closet. We're just curating what we already have. So that's my meaning of trying too hard. I absolutely love it in the summertime because it breathes, it moves, and it lets me enjoy the season in comfort and style. As I said, whether you're a college student, because coastal grandmother style has no age limit. You could be a mom or a brand new BB like me, because this aesthetic feels like a deep exhale. It's polished, relaxed, and always, and I mean always, in good taste. And this year, in 2025, coastal grandmother style is getting a fresh, modern twist. And this year we're seeing sustainable fabrics. Yep, y'all know I love to yakety yak about that. So think linen, organic cotton, tencel. It's also about relaxed tailoring. So the slouchy wide leg pants that we're seeing everywhere are very in vogue. And so are oversized button-ups. And it's all about polished comfort. So we think about elevated sneakers and cozy, lightweight cardigans. And also soft pops of color because pastels are so big this year. So seafoam, blush, pale blue, layered into the neutrals. And as I step into this new chapter, becoming a BB to 2 sweet granddaughters, I also find myself leaning even more into this easy, joyful aesthetic. I want my wardrobe to move with me, from stroller walks to backyard picnics to hosting family dinners. Coastal grandmother style isn't about looking old. It's about living beautifully, savoring simple pleasures, and feeling your best at every stage. And of course, whenever I think of coastal grandmother style, I can't help but picture Something's Gotta Give. I absolutely love that movie. It's like one of my go-to movies when I'm feeling blue or under the weather. And I also absolutely adore Diane Keaton's breezy button-ups, her soft linen pants, and that iconic Hampton home filled with light laughter and elegant ease, and that amazing, I'm telling you, amazing kitchen. It's that spirit of relaxed luxury where you can host a dinner party barefoot but still look completely polished. And that's truly what defines coastal grandmother style for me in 2025. And to channel that Something's Gotta Give magic, here are a few coastal grandmother essentials you'll love. Relaxed linen. Nothing feels breezier or more sophisticated for spring and summer. From loose linen pants to shorts and shirts, the effortlessly elegant fabric always adds an understated luxe touch to your outfits. An oversized white button-up. It's still the heart of the look. Nothing embodies the coastal grandma aesthetic quite like a breezy button-down. A crisp white one is a no-brainer, but sky blue hues and stripes are also perfect. A woven tote bag. Because even if you didn't stop at the farmer's market, you'll look like you did. Slide sandals. Slide into effortless elegance. They offer all-day comfort and timeless style. Chic and minimalist slides are an easy and effortless finishing touch to any coastal grandmother outfit. And we may have some debate about this, but I truly believe that a bucket hat is a key element to coastal grandmother style. And also, it just... as I said, it might not suit your taste, but trust me, a bucket hat and beaches go together like peanut butter and jelly, and I always bring mine when I head to the pool or the beach. And of course, minimal gold jewelry. So a simple hoop or delicate chain adds just the right sparkle. White pants are a must. So it doesn't necessarily have to be stark white, but I do think white or ivory jeans to beige chinos. Opt for a straight or wide leg pant in crisp white hues to embody the vibe. And coastal cool sweaters. From turtlenecks, yep, Diane Keaton had a moment with her turtleneck. Also cable knits, which is a preppy summer sweater that's perfect for the beach and beyond. Okay, so now we're on to the good part, and that is I'm going to share 5 effortless coastal grandmother outfits with you. And first up is linen and layers. So this is classic coastal. It's perfect for morning walks or farmers markets. It starts with a white linen button-up, and you can untuck it, or you can tie it, or you can even tuck it in. And then I just chose a soft blue linen drawstring pant. And these are several years old from Talbot's, but there is no lack of linen this time of year. So Quince is a great go-to, and Talbot's, J. Crew, of course, Frank and Eileen, but anyway, I'll have a lot of things linked down below. And then for this look, I went with woven raffia slides, but you could also pick espadrilles. And of course, I'm going to grab my straw tote and oversized sunglasses. And you could also go with a light cardigan over the shoulders for this look. Next up, we're going to take a look at elevated neutrals, sophisticated and timeless, and this outfit is really ideal for running errands or lunch. And you don't have to be by the water, but wouldn't hurt. So this one starts off with a white tee, and then I just threw a white button up over the top. And this is really great, especially if you have a sleeveless tee and you're just a little shy about showing your arms. This is always a style tip that I recommend. You just pop a linen button up over the top. And then I went with tan, or might even call these oatmeal chinos. I absolutely love chinos, and very casual vibe. And then I chose a leather slide sandal. You can add a woven belt and gold hoop. You don't have to add a belt, but y'all know I love a belt. So whenever I can, I do try to sneak them in. And then a Panama hat is absolutely perfect, or you could even put a silk scarf in your hair. And then I will just share a style tip, because you want to mix soft neutrals, so that's sand, white, pale blue, with natural textures, and that really embodies that effortless coastal grandmother glow. Okay, next up, my next outfit is a striped tee, and we have wide leg jeans. And this really is a nod to timeless Hampton nautical style, but with a modern twist with the wide leg jeans, I think. And this is an outfit that I shared on my Pinspiration video, but as I said, it embodies the essence of coastal grandmother to a T. And I love the brown and ivory striped tee instead of the typical navy and white or black and white. And mocha mousse is so big this year, so I think it really kind of gives a nod to that as well. And as I mentioned, the wide leg jeans are a modern twist. So all you have to do is add flats and a straw bag, and you are ready for a lobster roll. Yes, please. Can you just mail that to my house? So my next outfit, we're going to start with a light cotton or linen dress and raffia accessories. This is elegant but easy. You can go out to brunch, you can run errands in it, or a coastal getaway. So I'm going to start with a white cotton, or it could be a linen shirt dress. And I don't have a white linen shirt dress, but I have black, and I have a number of other colors. But I'm going to go with the white cotton, and this one actually is from Frank and Eileen. I just added a neutral belt at the waist just to give it a little definition. And then I added some raffia platform sandals. Of course, I grabbed an oversized tote, and I love a pair of statement sunglasses. I mean, that's a style tip that I always give. If you really want to elevate an outfit, just put on a pair of oversized sunglasses. Very easy. And if it's a little bit chilly, you can have the option of adding a light chambray or denim jacket for layering. Okay, the next outfit is very casual chic. It's easy breezy, but styled for errands or an evening walk. So first you start with a blue and white striped knit top or Breton tee. And this one happens to be from Frank and Eileen, and I love their tees. They're just absolutely beautiful. So comfortable to wear. And then I chose white Bermuda shorts, or you could go with navy as well. You can do tan leather sandals. You can even slip into some white sneakers, and then just grab a crossbody bag or a baseball cap. That's really kind of a fun finishing touch. Add dainty layered necklaces, and there you go. Just a beautiful casual outfit. And the next one is a coastal evening look. So this is relaxed glam for dinner al fresco or cocktails on the patio. So just start off with a silk shell, and then you can just add a pair of white ankle pants or flowy palazzo pants. I love that. And you can go with a beautiful pattern, or you can go with the solid. Just grab some block heel sandals, grab a rattan clutch, again, pearl earrings. And then if it's a little bit chilly, you can just have a light cashmere wrap or a white denim jacket. So I really thought we would just talk about where to shop, because nailing the coastal grandmother aesthetic is just as much about where you shop as it is what you wear. And the best brands combine relaxed elegance, natural fabrics, and timeless silhouettes that feel effortless yet elevated. And when I want that perfect, effortless, sophisticated look, Frank and Eileen is one of my go-to brands. Their classic button-ups like the Eileen and Berry shirts feel like something Diane Keaton would absolutely have hanging in her beach house closet. They're breathable, they're chic, they're polished without, again, trying too hard, because you grab it and go. Their lightweight linens and easy tailoring bring that California meets Hamptons vibe to life. And the best part? You can dress them up with white jeans and loafers, or throw them over your swimsuit for a stroll down to the farmer's market. But I also have a few other brands up my sleeve that embody the Diane Keaton meets Ina Garten aesthetic, because I do think that Ina Garten really represents coastal grandmother very well too, even though she's not a grandmother, but we always see her in a button-up. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen her out of a button-up, to tell you the truth. So, but again, the style is classic, crisp, and beautifully made. It's what I call heritage meets polished elegance. So J. Crew and J. Crew Factory offer Breton stripes, cotton shirting, cashmere cardigans, and soft neutrals. Tuckernuck is also another favorite brand of mine, and they have coastal prints, feminine shirt dresses, straw bags, and pearl details. They really do have, I love they don't have an extensive jewelry selection, but I do like what they offer over there. Of course, Talbot's, because they have polished wide leg pants, they have cotton dresses, shirt dresses, lightweight cardigans, espadrilles. I mean, the list goes on. And I also love Land's End. And I don't think that really I give them as much credit as I should, because I wear Land's End and have for years. Very classic and definitely coastal grandmother. And they have relaxed linen shirts, they have chinos, they have shorts, they have striped boat neck tees, and I love their canvas totes. I have a couple of them, and I love my monogram one. And for those who want that beach house by the sea energy, easygoing but never sloppy, and I like to refer to this as California meets New England coastal style, and these brands deliver in spades. So Quince, affordable linen, organic cotton, cashmere wraps, and woven totes. And Everlane, they have boxy cotton poplin, oversized button downs, and neutral flats. And here's one you might not have thought about, but Eileen Fisher, because she has minimal flowing shapes and luxurious eco fabrics. And she always trots out linen every year, and I really do like her linen. And then there's Jenny Kane. They're pricey. They're along the lines of Frank and Eileen, but they also have the epitome of understated coastal luxury. So think sweaters, basics, and accessories. And Madewell, they have cotton midi dresses, they have denim and striped tees that lean casual chic. And if you're really looking for budget-friendly essentials that still nail the vibe, I recommend Amazon Essentials. And again, I'm just going to recommend accessories over there. I'm still very, I love Amazon, but I just don't shop their clothes. I have not found anything that has really held up to what everybody touts is so amazing. So, but I do like their accessories. So they have great woven bags, they have straw hats, and they have summer slides. And I will just mention this about Amazon. So they do partner with many of the major brands. So many times, like I'll go over, like if I'm shopping for jeans and they're sold out over at Nordstrom or wherever, I always go check over on Amazon and they typically have it. So I will do that as far as clothes, but I just don't go for the dupes over there for clothes. And then Old Navy or Gap, they have cotton shirt dresses, wide leg linen pants, and Brighton tees. And they definitely are a go-to, and they're definitely very reasonably priced, and they have great sales. Old Navy doesn't, but Gap does. And then there's Target. And then they have, I don't shop at Target as much as I used to since they changed over to a New Day and Universal Thread, but there again, you can find affordable cardigans over there and classic button-ups. And here's just a style tip, because with a coastal grandmother style, you want to focus on texture, color, and fit. And honestly, a simple linen button-up will always feel coastal grandmother-ish if it's styled with white jeans, neutral slides, and a woven tote. So no matter where you are in life, maybe you're stepping into a new chapter like me, celebrating small moments, or simply savoring a sunny afternoon, coastal grandmother style is about living beautifully and with intention. And I can't wait to share this next season of life with you and with my two sweet new granddaughters. Thank you so much for being here today, and thank you for being part of this incredible journey. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, and check out the blog where I'm sharing even more spring style inspiration and life updates.